Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play the Stirring Abyss. In the last episode, our survivors explored the ruined highway? A high road which the stairs had led to originally. I suppose the submarine dropped them off there so they could walk across it and see if there was anything of import in that area before the submarine dared go any further. I suppose the reason why I guess we're walking across these places instead of using the submarine to get everywhere is both because of the shape of the submarine. Because we can't risk it coming under attack by any of the things which may see us traveling on it over those areas. So we cleared the limestone road, is what it was called, of hostiles as we ventured across it. I suppose as well, by not walking across, we don't get a chance to pick up anything that might be down there, and it's too important that we actually grab supplies. We can't afford to leave anything behind. And so, well, we actually came back with quite a bit of scrap metal and copper, enough where we'll be able to create the room required to bring another person with us. And that's a good thing too, because it'll make it much easier for us going forward. Judging from the character portraits that we see up above as well, we can see that Methodon needs a nice long break from going on any adventures, given that his sanity is 3 of 45 at this moment. That's too risky to bring him with us, or we risk him having a mental breakdown, attacking one of us, potentially, or maybe perhaps something worse, getting a negative trait, and then losing sanity permanently. So he's going to stay on the ship until we can figure out a way to restore sanity, of which none of our characters can do. We also mutated a few of our characters. Our captain is able to provide air to other people around him with the use of his specialized gills. Methodon has a third arm, and THC Denton has a giant claw. If they ever make it back to civilization, I think they will be viewed as monsters themselves. I suspect, by the way, let's just get this out of the way, I suspect that there's no happy ending for our protagonists here. I think that this is a Cthulhu game, and like most games that take place with this type of theme, I think it's going to end up being, no matter what we do, an unhappy ending for these people. They will probably remain down here, serving whatever god it is that is currently helping them. That's my guess as to what's going to happen to these poor people in the future. Alright, well anyway, that's it for a sub? That's it, it kind of is. That's it for our summary. Let me put a small break here. Okay, and now let's go ahead and lever people up. We'll drain another room, we'll try to build that one specialized room, and we're good to go. So Ensign Voodoo Jakes has leveled. And what picks does he get? Occultist. An expert of spells and rituals, keeper of knowledge from beyond our reality. Active power, takes 1 action point. Reach into the void and bend it to your will, marking a target with the accursed brand. The brand calls for nearby enemies to offer the target as a sacrifice, forcing them to attack the marked unit. 3-turn cooldown, 3-turn duration, 10-turn cooldown, 1 action point, but unfortunately, it costs sanity. 4 through 10 sanity to use it. We don't have a way to recover sanity at this moment, so what we're going to do is delay his upgrade and see instead if one of these guys has the option to regain sanity with what they earn to level up. Denton. Oh, no, they did not. They're only level 2. I know they're not going to get something like that. He has Brawler. Outnumbered? Maybe. Outmatched? Never. Strike several different targets in melee range with blistering speed. Maximum 3 targets, minus 25% base melee damage. 4-turn cooldown, 1 action point. Didn't we take this recently? We took this with Gion Pang. So, the other option is Spotter. So, I am going to give you Goon. Oh, do I? Yeah, we're going to... Well... Yeah, we're going to give you... sorry, Brawler. We're going to give you Brawler, THC Denton. Your stats are decent for mixing it up in melee. We're going to improve your aim a little bit by taking agility with you. And I do need you to be able to strike multiple enemies, especially because you're Crusher. So we're going to give this to you. And we'll increase your chance to hit. And our Cook, method on Virtue, gets a choice between Goon and Brawler. So... You also have good stats for slugging it out against enemies. And since we have 2 Goons, I'll pass on Goon with you, Methodon, and we'll grab a Brawler with you instead. I shouldn't... Actually, now that I think about it, this is more useful because disorienting or incapacitating a target is really strong, keeps us alive. I want Brawler, though. We'll give you more accuracy at this moment as well. So this means that for Voodoo Jakes, we will not grab a Cultist. We will instead grab Slippery. It's not fleeing, it's just repositioning. Immune to attacks of opportunity. So this is a passive trait, which he'll earn. And this is actually really useful for him as well, because it lets him get out of melee combat with a target, and then be able to shoot it in retaliation. We've seen, by the way, that Slippery has penalties when interacting with some of the shrines. So this could be not as much of a benefit. You know, we could take a Cultist. Without a way to recover sanity, it's really dangerous to use this, but this could also save us in a pinch. You know, I'm gonna take it. Let's take a Cultist. And then I'm going to go ahead and give you something different this time. We're gonna grab Slippery is just so useful, Tim. Slippery's too useful. We will grab it. We will grab Slippery. And I feel like we need one more level in Insight. We really do want more aim. Okay. We have another Void Marrow, so let's upgrade one of our other 2 people. Belduke did not mention whether or not she cared to be mutated, and neither did Panji. Actually, Panji said that he would like to be mutated, so Panji will mutate you next then. Let's do it. Reality Mirror reflects a percentage of all damage taken back to attackers. I like this a lot on my melees, so we're probably grabbing this. An extra limb or Macabre Gluttony. Yeah, we'll grab Reality Mirror. You okay there, Pang? What? Oh, yeah, I'm good. Everything's fine. You sure? You sound a bit out of it. Yeah, I'm sure. Now let's focus on what matters. I like that he's the only one who has an upgrade that no one can see is a upgrade, as it were. Right? Methodon's walking around with a 3rd arm. THC Denton has a claw for an arm, and we got gills on our captain. So, of all the skills, this is the one that's the best hidden. Next, we want to drain one of these rooms. Since I see scrap metal here, and I wouldn't mind having more of that, let's go ahead and drain the forward engine room. We get 6 scrap. Next, I believe we have the supplies required to change this into a equipment room. If the equipment fails, the expedition fails. Increases away team size by 1. 32 scrap and 20 copper. This is perhaps the most expensive upgrade on the ship, but it also is the most powerful. Let's take it. By the way, I don't know if I've shown what these look like, these rooms, but they did a fantastic job on the artwork in these. All sorts of extra supplies are stored here, including an extra diving suit. Yeah, that looks great. And here's what the dissection room oh, I'm not allowed to look so directly at it. But we've got a spine skulker carved up there with his intestines out. Looks like we have some information written down about it as well. Here's some sort of apron. Lab work. We have a sink there to, supposed to clean the tools and harvest organs. It's fantastic. I really like the artwork in this game. We have 25 scrap left and 6 copper. Is that enough to repair this? No. We need 12 more copper to repair that. We do have 15 scrap, so we could repair this room to get more healing between missions. Let's go ahead and do that. Working like a dream, just ignore the rattling sound. Oh, working like a dream is a good thing to say for a crew quarters. We have 74 clue tokens, so why don't we go ahead and visit the Enigma board? I do wish that these would remain open. I wish these were still closed, but at least I can see which ones we took already because of the glowies. Alright, so what do I want to take? Blood in the water gives us +5 aim. Affects all divers. What is aim? Oh, it's just +5 aim, period. So I'm assuming it affects the accuracy of all of my people. Melee or ranged. We can increase the length of time in which defensive posture is active and increase the damage it absorbs. I do very much like this. Could also begin increasing the damage that we deal with spear guns or melee. Why don't we grab... Well, hold on. First off, no matter what, we're taking these 4 with us in the next mission. So I'm going to also outfit them. It's a bit awkward carrying all the supplies, but we can just send other stuff back to the base, I guess. Okay, so... I'm taking 2 meleeers and 2 ranged guys. Let's take improved strength. Plus 20% base melee damage. And then, I wouldn't mind unlocking something here. Let's learn how to build oxygen tanks for 15 clue tokens. And it looks like we can get... wow, why can't I pronounce this now? Amphetamine over here from the aft engine room. By the way, there's been some talk about... you guys have also mentioned how the submarine looks a bit odd. How it looks like this should have been the forward position. I thought so too originally. Instinctively, I think that the longer side should be the front of the sub. But subs, no, that's actually incorrect. This is the correct side, that's the front. I think this is the side because it's got the cannon on it. And I'm used to seeing battleships or carriers, which have a... Well, battleships actually have a longer back than a front for most of them. But the cannon here confuses me. But as you can see, here's the rudder, and where the engine's... well, actually, the engine's located in the front, too. No, it's located in the back. So, yeah, so this is correct. The sub is indeed correctly drawn here. And this is the front of the sub. You can see it here. This is what carves through the water. Once again, here's our rudder in the back. Alright, well... Let me put another break here. We're done with the leveling. And now, let's see what's available for missions. So, we're going to want another diver. We're going to want the SEAL defense. In this episode, I'm intending to do this mission and this SEAL defense is what I have planned. In the next mission, we'll start with this diver rescue. But let's go ahead and go over here and do this story mission next. We could scan, but I don't like doing a mission with less than 5 power, so I'm not going to scan for additional missions at this moment. Let's just travel. Sinking reality. There's something wrong with the signal. It's getting drowned out. It seems to originate from that light. We'll need to find a way through the interference. Okay. You guys know by now that I do not generally like scanning as the first action I do. Or rather, on the first turn. Okay, and this is a dead end. We're not allowed to proceed any further in that direction. I see another recorder up ahead, so we're going to want to look at that. We'll split our group 50-50 at this moment. Half of them will go up in this direction. Looks like we can access this from that way, based on the staircase we see here. Corruption level 7. Oh, hey, and we see enemies. Perfect. Let's use a searchlight here. Oh, wow. 3 of them. 3 spine skulkers. I think it's what's not helping us. Oh, and look at this. There's a merc fiend back there too. Can I think I can hit all 3 of these with Vulu if I move up 1 more space or 2 more spaces. So I'm gonna do that. And this spine skulker also is activated. So we start by disorienting all of them. THC Denton, you do not get free strikes. You do. Gion. Let's run you up here to get that spine skulker into combat. Then we'll move here. Up Belduke, and you'll try a dissolving dart here. I don't want to strike. Actually, I guess we can potentially kill this one. Okay. We need to chase the one that ran. That sucked. Missed a 90-something% chance to hit. You're slippery. So... Actually, we can just shoot it. Missed an 82% chance. Let's stab this one. We'll use Commander on Denton. And shoot this in the back. Denton will goon. Move up. Come on! I can't stand these multiple misses of high numbers to hit. Okay. Let's reload and detonate this. Which heavily injures but does not kill the Spine Skulker. Oh my god! Please! Game, I hate you so much. I'll be right back, everyone. I need to curse and swear. Actually, no, I can't do that because you guys will think I'm doing something with the save files. Let's just keep effing playing the game. So dumb. This is so effing dumb when I miss so many in a row. I mean, that's XCOM, baby. You just keep missing. But man, it's like a 50% chance to hit, not an 82% chance. Or it feels like that to me. This is just awful. Let's move up until we can see it. Okay, finally. Despite all my complaining, we didn't really take any damage from those things. But I feel that if we had not taken a third person, this would have been a fourth person, sorry. This would have been much more difficult. Seaman Petrov's notes. The commander's gone off with caution and Ivanov to stash another set of supplies. Ivanov. Why we're doing this, I still don't know, but I'm glad for the break, especially with Ivanov gone. He was always a bit odd, and this place has only made him more morbid and paranoid. I probably should ping, but I'll wait around to do that. One thing up here, it's probably a pod of some sort. We're gonna want to investigate to check for supplies. So I'm willing to risk moving up. Nothing over here. There's some oxygen down here. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that was a big mistake. That's gonna shoot at me. Let's get down here so we can destroy it. Oh, it didn't shoot at me. Okay, well that's even better. That's another shooty pod. There is copper here, but I can't risk staying here, so we're gonna run around this way instead. If I was to go up this way, I would want to use defensive posture so I could be immune to this attack, grab the copper and run, but we might get a spawn of those white beholder-like creatures, so we're gonna avoid that area. Bell to give a 100% chance to hit this. That I think the game realizes how much we've missed and tweaks like the next hit we can do to try to make up for it, as it were. Oh, or maybe we're just getting super, well, not super lucky, but maybe that's also just because it can't actually move. There's another pod down there, too. To survive, you must become as an animal, a creature of instinct. Your base nature abhors that which you face. That is all you need to know. Another shrine to the bull deity, still claiming to be an ally and offering boons. But at what cost? Alright, well, we do have Ruthless on you, Gian, so that gives us an advantage. I think what this means is that we have our target number, instead of being 5, will be 4 in this instance. Let's go ahead and gain Words of Power. Or try to. Oh, God! Well, that sucked. We're not gonna win. Okay, that's it. With each failure, the hungering dark draws closer. We gain another level of corruption, but we do gain Words of Power. 3 1s. Oh, game. I effing hate their RNG today. Words of Power. This forceful incantation seems to have a mind of its own, a commanding presence demanding to be unleashed. Unleash a powerful attack that bounces to other nearby targets. Each bounce deals less damage. 3 max targets, 30 through 33 damage. 1 action point, 2 invocation points, 4 through 10 sanity. I probably won't use it. I think we're outside of its range, so I think I could also run up and get it. And then run back. Was that like 1 copper? Okay, we're gonna walk down here and shoot this pod. Because we're gonna want to explore down there. Oh, okay, it does have range. That sucks. We did leave a Vital Essence, so we can go and grab that. With you, THC Denton. Just need to be sure we stay away from those tendrils. Oh my god, there's another pod. Wow. Oh, the Void Marrow, Tim. You want that. Don't forget it, which you are doing. To find supplies. So we'll send these 2 down here to look for some. really expecting more hostiles around. Which is why I'm willing to take such a giant risk as this charging down there. Another pod and some scrap metal. Okay. We can start moving these two back now. Kind of. We'll go back in a little bit of a roundabout way. Oh, nice! In order to look for things. Another recording. And no supplies up here. Okay, so this was just a waste of time. Well, I guess arguably not a waste. It's never a waste to look for supplies. If you don't find them, you feel like it is. 4 scrap metal. Okay, and we'll go there later after we're done with whatever it is that's up here. Denton, you need oxygen, so we're gonna run you down here to get some. Soviet expedition logs. Lead scientist Voronin. This is lead scientist Voronin. I have decided to keep a log detailing my findings and conclusions in the hope that at least one scientific and unbiased account of the expedition will survive. Commander Borikov, a blithering idiot, has ordered Kozlov to bring a nuclear bomb. I've tried to explain that the forces at work here must be extraterrestrial, as they are far beyond the military extraterrestrial, as they are far beyond the capacity of the island folk we have dubbed the Aquitaeans. The military implications of such discovery should be obvious, yet the commander refuses to rule out laying waste to the entire area. I cannot allow that to happen. Some of the men seem more receptive to my views. I will continue to serve my country as best I can. Right, that's just a dead end. Captain, as long as we're not quite going up to that, whatever it is, we might as well poke down here. Supplies! Good thing we came down here. 1 supply, 3 chemicals. Okay, so now let's... Oh, no, no! That was... Oh, you can stop your cursor from moving by right-clicking. Oh, that's useful to know. Because I want oxygen. The whole reason I brought you down there was for that. Very surprised the game has not spawned any creatures from the tendrils yet. But I should also be happy about that. Okay. Let's figure out what this is. After, of course, we look at the supplies. Some flares and 3 chemicals. We don't have any space for flares, so we're just going to transfer these to the submarine. I see you, Pod. We're going to want to destroy you. I just want it on... oh, Tim, you moved up too far. You moved up too far. Okay, no, we did not. Right, good. Alright, let's go ahead and interact with this thing. What's the worst that could happen? Braving the precarious walkway, Pan gets a better look at the object that seems to be interfering with the beacon locator. Its location implies a certain reverence or importance, but how can something this old cause issues with their electronics? Before he gets a chance for a closer inspection, the crystalline stone comes alive with swirling lights. The instruments on his suit and beacon locator go wild. There must be some way to stop this thing. A familiar voice catches Petty Officer on guard. It wells up from the dark chasms surrounding him, powerful and inexorable as the tides. We fight the same darkness. The seal must be mended. Protect it from my lost children, and your device will guide you again. Can the voice be trusted? Hard to say, but they seem to have little choice. Time to brace for impact. I'm not sure what I did, but I think something here wants to help us. Might have pissed off some of the locals, though. We should be on guard. A thumper. Every battlefield can be advantageous, if you know where to look. Disturb the seafloor around the diver to create swirling sand clouds that provide cover from range attacks and provides defense for any diver standing inside of it. Plus 20 defense, 5 turn cooldown, 1 action point. Send it back to the submarine. Okay, that'll have to do. Let's end the turn. Looks like there's hostiles there. Let's scan. Okay. If our officer moves up and we use the explosion here, it'll hit this and detonate this, doing even more damage to the Merc Fiend, and also do some AoE damage to the Spine Skulker. Oh, what is that? That looks awful. We don't have the action points to deal with it at this moment. But let's run up to it on the off chance. Of course, let's run up to it. On the... Well, we could void swap, but I'm not going to do that. Let's move T-Shirt Denton up just a hair. I only see it. I don't see anything else near it. We're not getting some sort of special interaction with this. Perhaps we're supposed to find the first one of these later, but because of the corruption level so high, we're getting whatever this is spawning on us now. That thing. A nightmare made flesh. Can you feel that? Like something gnawing at my skull from the inside. With everything... Oh, I didn't read what his first statement was. Let's hit it once, if we can. It's got a lot of hit points. We'll try a goon. I should have gooned it last. Okay, that will be good at the moment. I'm tempted to use Captain now. No, we'll wait around. Let's ping. I want to make sure that there's no other hostiles around. Alright, I don't see any other enemies. We're gonna drop down the oxygen tank, I think. And heal up a bit. And then try shooting this. It will die automatically on its turn, but I think the bleeding takes place at the end of the turn, so we do still want to strike it. And of course we're going to examine it. As Denton approaches what remains of this aberration, his instincts scream and plead to stay away. It is dead, yet some part of it still lingers, some malignant presence gnawing at the edge of his fraying psyche. No room for cowardice. The more Denton can learn of this thing, the better their chances should another be encountered. It is not a physically imposing adversary, far from it in fact. The creature seemed to draw its strength by draining something from them. A harvester from beyond the veil, drawn by fields ripe with life to consume. Okay, got all the air from the tank. Actually, most of the air from the tank. There's still a tiny bit left. One. Something appeared up there. Only up there as well. I see no other marks. Why don't we have our captain reload and then use commander on Pang. Pang, we can move you up. I want to see what actually spawned out here. Oh, we have tendrils out here, by the way, Tim, so be careful if you decide to move up. I think that's a mistake. Let's move you back. Oh, crap. You used all your action points. I didn't think I did that. Let's use an Overwatch. Still the only creature here. Looks like they're going to spawn on the north and south sides of this area when they decide to spawn something. Alright, Captain. Let's just shoot this. Pang can move up one more. Activate Marine. And goon this creature. Denton, you're gonna stay up here and block in case we get any other hostiles showing up. While we move Belduke down here to offer some more range support. I'm a little nervous taking this shot because that could hit Pang. But we'll take it. Let's have him use Brawler here. Normally when I use Brawler, it always misses once. Always. Every time. It always misses once every time I use it. Every time. Every time. Spawned out there, and I don't want to remain close to the tendrils. Let's move away. What has shattered has been made whole again. A primordial power is channeled through the seal. The bargain has been upheld. I will guide you forward, but be warned. The path you follow leads to a darkness older than time itself. A grim warning, but a path fraught with danger is better than no path at all. Without the wiring manual, there was nothing here but a slow, cold death and unmarked graves. We rolled a 5, which has given us... So at 1, we succeed at the challenge. We're 1 over our target number. I am tempted to re-roll this. Because even if we get a -1, we still succeed at the second breakpoint. Of course we get a -1. Of course. Of course we do. Of course we do. This is upgraded dice too, game. Only reason I'm not cursing is because I'm recording this, so I would be so mad. As the halves coalesce, the waters around Ensign... I am so mad. Ensign Jake shimmer with an aquamarine glow. The shadows around him seem to grow less menacing, and the pressure that has been building in his mind retreats. Jake's is resolved to make use of what time has been gained. -3 corruption level, +5 clues. Now, I have succeeded and failed at this challenge in every way imaginable. So I can tell you... Actually, I haven't failed the challenge, because you only need 1 success. So I can talk a little bit about what happens. If you get only 1 success, as opposed... So, there's 3... Okay. You can fail the challenge, or you can succeed in one of 3 ways. The first, easiest point, the second, medium point, and the third, most difficult one, right? With the amount of successes that you earn. If you barely pass, so you get 1 success, or you pass 1 challenge, it's -2 corruption level, and that's it. If you get what we got, as you see, it's -3 corruption level and +5 clues. If you get the highest level, it's -3 corruption level and +10 clues. So it's not that much of a benefit for getting the hardest rank. I'm just upset because I upgraded those dice and 2 of them still rolled 1s. I wish it removed the 1s more than anything else, but oh well. Now we're not done. We gotta get out of here as well. And of course, I still want to find supplies. So let's have these 2 head south. And sweep out this area. Duke, you're gonna join. I know she needs to reload her harpoon gun. Harpoon gun? Her harpoon gun, but we're gonna wait. I want to cover more ground. I don't think I want to ping again because I need the plus... Oh, we only... Oh, that's interesting. We were powering... I thought it was more power than just +2 power. The power you regen from your batteries must be randomized a bit too. So this is awful. My last group got, I think, 14 or 15 power regen when I had restored the forward battery room. Man, this has been a really tough run so far for us with the bad rolls and just bad RNG all around for us. Oh. Alright, no supplies down here. I'm gonna keep you two together. Tendrils should be safe up there. Assuming this bridge goes into this area, they can investigate what's out here. As I move this character up in this direction instead. Oh! More oxygen. I guess we'll take a little bit of it. Sorry, scrap metal. Despite my complaints, I like the game. I just, God, when RNG doesn't roll on average for me, I start, and it repeatedly doesn't. I know it's because I'm... It probably is in my favor, or it, we're not gaining or losing. I don't know how am I'm messing this up. How do I want to phrase this, Tim? It's probably not as bad as I think it is. But it certainly seems bad to me. Anything down here? No. Oh no! There was something down there, and it was a hostile. Oh god. And this group is nowhere near them. So let's have them go down to join. On the off chance there's some really nasty things down there. You're part of that same group. You also moved in a really stupidly awkward position. I can't shoot you. And I don't think I should, because I'll anger you. But you're also going to make it difficult for me to react, to get these guys down there to assist. Let's use Void Swap here. He'll use it to swap himself with this Merc Fiend. We'll then Overwatch here and move him here. course it goes the other way. Because of course it would. Oh, no! A Fathom Seer's here as well. Well, we can't stay here then. We gotta run away from those. I don't want to run up near the tendrils, so we're going to start moving up back the way we came. We have to, Tim. You gotta run away. So she is slippery and won't take any free strikes, so we can just run her. Uh-oh, Tim. That's probably bad for your captain. Oh, interesting. They don't damage the Merc feed. I thought they did. Where did you go? Our captain needs to run up. We can't be near the tendrils. We don't want those spawns. I know we have to reload, but that's not going to happen. She can always move away. She has slippery. We'll move you up and use defensive posture. I can't do much with you, Denton. You don't have... You can't free strike now. This is the one we need to kill, so let's get close to it. Small miracles. Shared fate. When one takes damage, I believe the other takes the same damage. Let's move up and goon this guy. Reload. We're gonna have this increase twice here, aren't we? 2 more times. Thanks for being stuck in combat with these guys. Unfortunately, I can't even have her stop to heal herself. We need her doing damage. That was lucky, actually. 57% chances to hit, thanks to having the viscous ink. And where did he go? Where are you, Spine Skulker? Good thing we came down here with my whole team. I was going to record another episode, but guys, I feel like this is going to be an hour long again. Which means that I don't want these to be an hour and a half, so we're probably just going to do this episode, this mission, and then that will do. Captain. Let's run you up. I am assuming that there's nothing else hostile up there. You're also taking a big risk, Tim, by going near those tendrils and walking right over them. Okay, the game prefers to spawn things from the tendrils when you're in combat, which is perfect. That's what I want it to do. Since that makes it much tougher. Not that it needs to be tougher, mind you. And Tim, you're running out of oxygen. I just realized that. So we probably should start moving towards our goal. And get out of here. Oh, I don't like how much of it there is. Let's wait here. We'll run across that next turn. Some copper. Some enemies. Oh god, and I'm out of action points. Oh no. And we're gonna get spawns down here if these things see me. Oh man. Then I need to actually brave this. We need to go here now. Okay, they didn't see me, thank God. I'm gonna ping. I really don't want to, but I need to. Nothing else hostile from what I can see in front of us. Some scrap metal up here. If I want that copper, we're gonna have to fight for it. No, we don't. We just have to take it. And maybe I don't want to double all the way back. If I hit this with the explosive... Let's do it. Oh, but the tendrils are so close to him. Wait till your crew is with you. All of it. If you want to fight him. Good thing we moved away. We want that scrap metal, Tim. They can stay up there. We're going to try to avoid them. Oh, no! There's a pod here. Let's use... It's not going to kill it. We're also within range of it, so we need to move away. Oh, you're kidding me. It saw us anyway. This has been so difficult, this run. Alright, let's get you out of the AoE we're about to have, because we're going to use Weapon Specialist here on these two. Let's start by reloading. And then we'll use Weapon Specialist here to get both of them. And delay them for a round. Denton. No. Let's use her next. I kind of want to reposition her. But I also want free strikes against these creatures. So I'm going to do a little bit of both. And we'll move her here. And she'll fire at this. She lets Dissolving Dart it. Move you up. And do I goon? No, we can goon with Gion instead. Oh, or actually we don't even need to do that. We can just move up and just strike it. Okay, you know what? I'm willing to take this hit so we can instead do something fancy here. And we can use Words of Power here. On this, which should bounce to this, which should bounce to this. Destroy this and kill that Spine Skulker. Maybe, maybe we don't need to do that. Let's... 81% chance to hit. 14 hit points, I'll take it. Oh, wow, there's another one up there. Another thing. Shared Fate. I recognize the color. Okay, we've got a lot of nasty stuff around us. How do we want to do this? We have to kill this thing that's right here. We have to. So, we're going to take a lot of damage. This thing's away from everything else, so I could Explosive Expert to kill this thing. But I want to kill these as well, and if I strike the Bulging Pod, that would go a long way to doing that. Let's reload, and we'll hit the pod. Up here, Gion. Kill this. Thank God you hit. Dissolving Dart. And then shoot it in the back. You have an action point left. Oh, it can miss with those. Interesting. The AI's probably swearing and cursing right now at the odds of that. I didn't think it could miss. That's very interesting. I thought the psychic attacks were always a hit, 100% of the time. Alright, Belduke, let's have you Void Step. I just want to see this creature, and we can try shooting it. It's not a good chance, but it's a chance we'll take. Captain, can you give him another action? Belduke, we can move you up and you can medic. It won't be much damage, but I should remember I have that ability and use it when I can. running out of air. We need to kind of run south as fast as possible now. That battle was one I was hoping I wouldn't have to take. But we're just gonna... I know you have to reload, but we need to run. We need to get to that exit. We've got like 10 oxygen left on you, if that. I see some more supplies. Game's a little choppy, everyone. I have to quit the game to fix this, so I'll be right back. Okay, back. Sorry about that. It's not the game that's doing this. The game isn't chopped. Well, it is, but it's because of the recording software I use. I use Fraps, and if I record a game in a super high resolution, and I record the game for longer than or just about an hour or so, some games begin to get choppy, and this is one of those, unfortunately. All right, well, let's keep moving up. Did the game bug or something? Why do I have 2 action points on you? Another supply, more chemicals. Oh, it's a good thing we didn't double back here to run up to the ship. This was a dead end. And there's the exit. Okay. And probably we don't have any other hostiles near it, because it's right here. Oh no, there's someone there. There's a person in a diving suit there. Oh, you're here already. I was just... The voice of Chief Franklin, one of the primary technicians of the expedition, trails off. There was a dark undercurrent to his voice, the tone of a mind adrift in oceans unknown. Everything's fine. We've got the USS Salem anchored nearby. Could really use your help getting her in good enough shape to get us home, Chief. Sorry, that was Jake's. Oh, hold on. Let's redo this then. Everything is fine. We've got the USS Salem anchored nearby. Could really use your help getting her in good enough shape to get us home, Chief. A heavy moment of silence. Jake edges closer towards his lost crewmate. The captain gave me a mission. Oh, no, this is the Chief this time. The captain gave me a mission. We heard you on the radio talking about this. The Chief lifts his right hand and grasps in it the wiring manual, still in its waterproof container and intact. Ensign Jake lets out a sigh of relief. Whatever Captain Ashworth is up to, he's left Franklin here to help them prepare for the trip home. Home. He had been afraid to even hope for this. So, what is the captain doing? How many others are with him? Jakes asks. Important things. Great things. We draw near to the source. The voice of the Chief is much more stable and confident now that he's speaking gibberish. What the Ancient Ones saw, all will see. What devoured them. Jakes interrupts, assuming a commanding tone. Well, the captain gave you a mission, and there's no time to waste. Let's go, Chief. The helmeted head turns to face him. The radio crackles. You're right. Patton said, the coward is the one who lets his fear overcome his sense of duty. Goodbye. Chief Franklin turns his back towards the broken edge of the bridge. No, don't do it! Damn it, what? I hate this place. What it's doing to us. Well, nothing to it. We need that manual, so we follow him down wherever this drop goes. She's going to start losing sanity. Oh, and she has to be out here another turn because I didn't place this correctly. She can't run. Actually, can she run? No, she can't. Commander's on cooldown. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So I thought it was every turn you start losing sanity when your air is low. Maybe it's just a chance, or maybe it's only the first time you recognize that you're close to drowning. Well, we did it. Oh my god, guys, that was so tough, that one. So many freaking misses and extra battles we didn't need to do. Mission successful. No one leveled either. Okay, it must be a fixed amount of experience points you get. Yeah, it must be a fixed amount of experience points you get per mission, as opposed to the amount of things you destroy, giving you experience. Or at least I don't see the symbols here, so I'm assuming no one leveled. Look at all the stuff we got, though. Whew. Worth it in the end, I feel. Nice. And that extra 8 hit points was going to come in handy. We're almost filled to full on everyone automatically. Alright. Well, I guess that will do it for this run, everyone. I'm just going to do a little bit of maintenance off screen, because I like moving everything off my people between each mission. I guess, actually, I'll leave the spear guns on these folks. Alright, and we come back, we'll drain another section of the ship. We will do the 2 missions we've seen, the SEAL defense and get another diver. We'll mutate Belduke, and that will do it. Hopefully next episode. Alright guys, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and take care everyone.